When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and she charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. It cost us another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website. And now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge. And you wonderful, brilliant ecclesiastites. It is the Rod Eccles Show here on this Friday. Freaky Friday, or is it Fun Friday? I don't... You guys didn't decide for me. I'm a little upset. We're going to have to do another survey to see what we should call our Friday night here. Because the last time I asked, you guys didn't decide. I know a lot of you saw it because it told me a lot of you saw it, but you didn't respond and just, pick your favorite one. So we're going to have to do a new survey to figure out what the name Friday nights here on Rod Eccles, as the Rod Eccles Show, as I broadcast live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire. That's right, where the state motto is still live free or die. The number that you can call this evening is toll-free 603-835-3224. And the reason why we have another name for the show, the subheading for the show on Fridays, is because we kind of like to have a little bit more fun. I bring you a lot more lighter stories instead of the heavy stuff that we really pound during the rest of the week. We're due. We're due for some fun stuff. And don't get me wrong, got some pretty serious stuff to cover, as well as some, more light-hearted stuff to cover in the next 2 hours. So grab your coffee, or on a Friday night, grab your beer or your wine, or your scotch. If you like cigars, grab your cigar. You know what? People should have a smoking room or a study or something in their house where they can just go and listen to me. It really, well, I know that's going to change in January when we move to 9 a.m. to noon, Monday through Friday, Eastern time. Most people will be at work, so you'll be listening to me on your... and don't tell me you can't listen, because I've worked in offices where people were listening to Rush Limbaugh, so I know you can listen. You just... And if your neighbor next to you in the cubicle next to you is a little bit skittish about conservatives, turn it up so they hear it. Make them squirm for 3 hours. Really, because they might learn something. Little osmosis. Yesterday, last night's episode with with the wonderful Colonel West. I understand, and I went back and listened to it. It was a mess. The first 30 minutes was a mess. And we have taken steps here to make sure that something like that doesn't happen again. As I told people before last night, the settings on my broadcast computer apparently changed all by themselves. Now, somebody said, you must have touched something. And I said, well, unless I did it, with mental telepathy, my hands were nowhere near the broadcast computer at the time all those settings mysteriously changed, which cut out Mr. West, Colonel West. And, that guy is so gracious, I tell you, because I was trying to get him back and trying to fix the stupid, the settings at the same time. And I would call him, but it would be busy because he was trying to call me back. The guy kept trying to call back to the show. There's nobody, I have not met somebody in a position in that area that Colonel West is. He's up in the stratosphere with a lot of those policymakers and stuff. I haven't met a guy personally like that would do that. I mean, you want to talk about a Class A act American man right there. I can't say enough good things about Colonel Allen West. I do look forward to the day when I actually get to meet him in person. Maybe we'll sit down over a lunch or maybe even I don't know if he drinks. I don't know. If he does, I'll make sure that I get him a good bottle of scotch and we'll imbibe a little bit. I'll have to find that out. Now, actually, I think maybe I should find out if he does drink, if he likes scotch. I'll send him a bottle for Christmas. I'd be willing to give it. He's been on this program 3 or 4 times now. And I am not a Sean Hannity yet. I emphasize yet. So he's, I have a lot of respect for this guy simply just because of what he's already done in his military career. And now that I've gotten to speak to him personally a few times and actually got to speak to him and listen to him and have a conversation with him, I have even more respect for the gentleman. Really, I do. And I do, again, I apologize to the listeners and to the Allen West camp for the electronic technical difficulties that we had here last night. We're making some plans to make, because when we go to the 3 hours, look, if this really was a hack attack, and you think, I'm just thinking, well, right now, if I'm 2 hours in the evening and rattling feathers, can you wait? Can you do you understand what could possibly happen and all the feathers I'm going to ruffle when I'm 3 hours long? And in drive time in certain parts of the country. Think about that. I mean, I'll be here 9 a.m. to noon on Eastern time. But you start moving out towards the center and western part of the country, I'm in drive time in the morning. Prime time, morning time, folks. That because it's live. I don't do a delay. There are people that have not yet heard the show that are going to be hearing the show, and it is going to ruffle some feathers. I better make sure that everything I have is all perfect. Like Sean Hannity says, he makes sure that his taxes are perfect every single year. I better start making sure all that stuff is perfect because people are going to come after me. I know it. I know. I'm not afraid of it. I really have nothing to hide that I've done that's illegal. Nothing. I don't believe. Well, who knows with all these new laws? I probably have broken a law. I don't even know I did it. We all have. But I have not knowingly broken anything. So I definitely try to stay. I've always tried to stay on the up and up. And I know that now I definitely have to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I got somebody who sent me an email. By the way, you can, obviously, if you go to rodeccles.net, you can contact me over there, send an email. I got an email from somebody asking me, Rod, what the hell do you do?
I mean, you obviously aren't making any money on the radio show. So, how are you living, Rod? You live